Farmer Briggs was enjoying a quiet evening on his porch, watching the sun dip below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple. His loyal golden retriever, Buddy, was sniffing around the edge of the property as usual. But tonight, something was different. Buddy wasn't just sniffing. He was dragging something heavy across the yard. Briggs squinted, trying to make out what it was. It looked like an old, tattered coat. He called out, "Buddy, what do you got there, boy?" The dog happily trotted over, dropping the dusty garment at the farmer's feet. It was a well-worn tweed coat, clearly old but of good quality. It had a few rips and was covered in dirt and leaves, as if it had been lying in the woods for a while. Briggs checked the pockets. Inside one, he found a small, leather-bound notebook, and in the other, a tarnished silver locket. He opened the locket. It was empty. Curiosity piqued. He took the coat and the notebook inside as dusk settled over the farm. Under the warm light of his lamp, Briggs carefully opened the delicate notebook. The pages were filled with handwritten notes and sketches of birds. The handwriting was elegant, detailed, and full of passion. It was a birdwatcher's journal. He read entries describing the songs of warblers and the flight patterns of hawks, all observed in the very woods surrounding his farm. The last entry was dated just a few days prior. It described a rare sighting of a blue grosbeak, and the writer's excitement was palpable on the page. Briggs felt a connection to the unknown author. He too loved the nature that enveloped his home. He imagined someone, maybe a young person or an elderly enthusiast, losing their treasured coat and journal. He decided he would put up a sign on the main road the next day, hoping the owner would see it. He carefully cleaned the coat as best he could, hanging it by the fireplace to dry, and placed the journal and locket safely on the mantelpiece. The next morning, as Briggs was preparing to make his sign, he heard a car pull up his long driveway. This was unusual. Visitors were rare. He stepped outside to see a young man getting out of a modest car, looking around anxiously. He seemed to be in his late 20s, with a kind but worried face. "Excuse me, sir," the young man began, his voice hesitant. "This is a long shot, but I was birdwatching in the woods nearby a few days ago, and I think I lost my coat. It has something very important to me inside." Briggs smiled warmly. "I think my dog, Buddy, found what you're looking for." He led the young man inside and pointed to the mantelpiece. The man's face lit up with immense relief. "Oh, thank you. Thank you so much," he exclaimed, rushing to the coat. He didn't check the journal first. Instead, he immediately picked up the silver locket. With trembling hands, he opened a hidden compartment on the back that Briggs hadn't noticed. Inside was a tiny, folded picture. It was a photo of a smiling, elderly woman. "This was my grandmother's locket," the man explained, his eyes welling up. "She's the one who taught me to love birds. She passed away last year, and this is the only picture I have of her from our birdwatching trips. The journal is full of things she taught me. Losing it felt like losing her all over again." Farmer Briggs's heart went out to him. He patted the young man on the shoulder. "She sounds like a wonderful woman. I'm glad Buddy could help bring her back to you, in a way." The young man, whose name was Leo, couldn't express his gratitude enough. He tried to offer Briggs a reward, but the old farmer simply shook his head. "Seeing that look on your face is all the reward I need," he said. "Just promise me you'll come back sometime and show me that blue grosbeak." Leo agreed wholeheartedly. As he drove away with his coat, journal, and precious locket safe on the seat beside him, Farmer Briggs and Buddy watched from the porch. The farm felt a little less lonely that day. It was a powerful reminder that sometimes the smallest acts of kindness, even by a curious dog, can mend a stranger's heart and connect people in the most unexpected ways. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming content. We'll see you next time.